swear to God. I'll take all the man them, Duppy, Kid, Murder, rest of the man them, you know who you are, blood, KG, Real Talk TV. Let me just, I'm speaking on behalf of everyone that's just lost a close relative. Hold the thought of what you had inside with them and relish it. Cry out, feel reality, it's mad innit? The feeling's undescribable, you cannot try imagine it. Waking up every day or sad and hit. Keep close to your family, give them a kiss, the panicking, make sure to manage it. Do what it takes to chill you out. Smoke a split, roll a split, if anything, it's necessary. You've got to get through this in one piece and deal with what's happening. Cause honestly, if emotions get to you, it's damaging. It got to me a few times, that's why I must emphasis. In the past 10 years, I've lost some real close relatives. First it was my nan, my auntie, grandma, then my granddad. And the heart, my pain, it went to me. It actually harmed me, and it left me. Yo, more to come, trust me, blood. Ready? Chilling, I'm nice, billing up twice. MCs that sound shit, you can try. Spilling out lines, killing with grime. MCs that sound shitty, landslide. Picking out fights, killing with grime. MCs that sound shitty, landslide. Crawler and dubs come causing a fuss. Actually writing bars on the bus, staying top place so I must. I do what I must and I must so I thrust. Only spat 4 bars and that guy's cussed. My flow hits you like when Jet Li gets down with a nunchuck wood. Your future don't look good. Dubs, tell these man them about you. Born in 92, died 2005, it's tight cause no one realised that Tom was alive. No one realised that Tom wasn't right. No one realised about his past. Mum and dad both had bad habits, both crack addicts, both mad at it. Stuff wasn't right in his home, so we got thrown in the kid's own way, was erratic and happy. And when he was 10 he was fostered by another family that had a bad habit. The man was a savage, the man would bring round his friends and locked up in the attic and grab him. Anyway, at a later day Tom run away to another place where he's gonna stay. With an old woman at his head, couldn't let him straight. Woman could see all the troubles in his face. Woman would act like a mother and a mate. The woman would go to church every other day, gonna pray for the sake of Tom. All of his faith is gone. First day of high school he has to be brave and strong, but he's getting beat up just cause it has some beat up trainers on. No one's the same as Tom. 1 year, 2 months and 3 days have gone. Tom has a brain that's strong, until 3 bullets that are raw bane and strong play a game on Tom. Follow him home, throwing big stones, knows he's alone. Spit on his clothes, rip on his coat, grip on his throat, nick all the shit from his coat. Tom tries to get away, but he knows that he won't. He tries to run off into somebody's garden, he bangs on the door but nobody's home. Help Tom, nobody's prone. These kids won't fucking go, so fucking low, hitting 3 times in his nose. So something broke, recording it all on the video phone. His nose is just dripping with blood, no joke. Got no hope, Tom can't cope. His school clothes are all sorts. After getting thrown on the floor, Tom knows that he won't walk home with his phone. Laid there thinking, when will we stop? 8 in his comfort zone. After 10 minutes his kids have had enough, and they've had him up in his legs on the floor when he asked his cabby cut. Where one kid had his foot, really though Tom's had enough. For a 13-year-old his life's fucked. Been a lot of downs, not a lot of ups. So he stands up, notices that his hands cut, lips all bust. He can taste blood, tries to act tough, till he gets home and he's the way live life was straight up sick. At the age of 6, went through days of shit. She was left in the play kid's crib, that's just the way Liv lived. Most days Liv would stay in the crib from 8 till 6, while her mum and dad just sat there blazed and pissed. Just sat there for 10 hours rationing out on a plate of bacon crisps. This gal is just 6 years old and every other day's just shit. Sat there hungry, watching her mum and dad munching out on a plate of chips. With a worn out old looking bear that she's had from date and kissed. Trust me, her life's fucked up. Sits on the floor and looks up. Sometimes she'll see her mum getting beat up just cause her dad can't mace no spliff. Sometimes she'll see her mum getting chased and hit. Sat there watching videos of bait dumb shit. Monday's a day when the door money comes through, and when she sat in the room inhaling the fumes from the zoot and her face goes drip, and the dad blowing fumes from the zoot in her face and shit. That stuff makes Liv sick. How bait is this? Liv ain't eaten properly in ages. The state of her weight is sick, and by the state of her face it's obvious she's been braided and hit. A cheek on the right being scraped and slit, looks like it's taken licks. Couple burn marks on the arm from some way hot cig. That's what goes down each day Liv lives. Standing there just thinking of piss, thinking as if ain't been outside the garden linking with kids. She's just stood there looking at the hungry and cringing a drink. Neglected, don't get dealt with, mad unprotected, suffering with nothing all day, clearly, really unhealthy, that's stressed out and she's just been belted, sat there bored doing nothing all day, locked in the play then butting all day, can't even speak much sense, sat there rocking all day, ain't been outside in weeks, just sits down looking down with snot on her face, nobody's clocking her pain, she's never got her own way, she's grown up in not a good way, social's been round a few times but they said that she look proper okay, she don't get no attention, just get told that she gotta go play, gotta go away, ain't been to nursery or nothing like that, sits on the floor doing nothing like crap, can't really speak much words, has a little cut on her foot hurts, crying cause her gut hurts, never seen a 6-year-old look worse, gets told to read next books that her mum couldn't even word. Sat there surrounded in fumes, in a cloudy dull room, been sat there since 8 in the morning, hungry, needs to eat food but live ain't allowed it till noon, feels mad rowdy and doomed, until she sat up, looked on the floor seeing something mad shiny and new, 20 pence pieces and thinking how was it used. So she stretched her mouth out the plate and then grabbed it, but what it was it didn't make no sense, so she put it in her mouth and chewed, and it stuck in her throat and she's choking and panicking, next thing you know she sat there, crying out loud with her face straight white. But it's like the sound is mute, nobody hears her, because her mum and dad are upstairs fucking out now, her face has fully gone blue, laid on the floor just looking at doom, knows that nobody's coming back soon, mum and dad both laid upstairs with the music on and don't fast through. They stopped breathing just after fitting on the floor, she ain't living anymore, mum walks down like 3 hours later, and she didn't even notice a 6-year-old daughter frigid on the floor, from 1:45 till 6:54, now lives elsewhere sitting with her brother, you might see them, 2 small ghosts at the end of your cover, Tom and Liv both cuddling each other. You get me? And that's just calm, you get me? That's not wilding out. Aliens have gone, blood. See them there. Man, I just picked me up, you get me? Man, I just been chilling with ET and things.